let's stay in Texas and talk about the Dallas Mavs. So Luka, of course, undoubted. I mean, he's probably one of the, would you say, top 5 talents in the NBA right now? If not pretty close to it. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You got Porziņģis there. Is this the year that these two guys gel? Do they need more depth at that on that team there? Let's go with Jake this time again. Jake, tell Mark Cuban what exactly is needed to get these guys past that first round of the playoffs. They've got the juju, they've got the yips. What's going to get them past that?
I tell you what, I would if Mark Cuban was right here right now, I would say, look, Mark, I want 25% of the company, and for that, I would like about $400,000, and and for that reason, he'd probably be out. But this is what I say is that this is a team that is on the cusp. This is like. It's hard to say. I would almost say Denver a few years ago, where that something was just going to start budding out of the ground. I feel like they might need to pull the trigger on maybe a bigger gamble trade, sort of to kind of get them to the next level. I don't know if Zingis is the guy to take them there or not, but. You know what? They could win the championship next year, and it wouldn't be that crazy of a situation. That's where they sit. And if you're a Mavericks fan, that's a good spot to be in. Cody, what do you think, bud?
Well, right now, being a Dallas fan, I'm taking Luka as my MVP. Like, him winning the MVP would not be surprising at all. I could see them. I got them slated as like the 6th seed in the West. But if Porziņģis is healthy all year, he really is like a perfect complement to Luka. It's more of just a health issue with me. Like, if he can stay healthy, they can easily ascend to a top 2-3 seed in the West. But I agree with that. You made that statement about them trying to orchestrate another trade. And I feel like if they package something like a Tim Hardaway type and got a really strong wing defender that can hit threes, almost like a Covington type.
There you go.
That would be something that could ascend them to championship aspirations.
But because check this out, dude. What do you think about this? Because if you look at it on paper, we've got an MVP, potential MVP candidate every year, and he's on a projected 6th seed. There's something wrong with the construction of this. Is that right? I mean, it's got to be correct.
Yeah, I think really, if you're looking at the weaknesses of Dallas, it's going to be their bench. Like their bench, and they're not bad, but it's not. They don't. It's a star-driven league,
Absolutely.
And they just don't have enough stars to really capitalize. What I would like to see with the roster that's currently constructed is maybe look to orchestrate Tim Hardaway as kind of being your super sub.
Yeah.
But they have to find ways to generate points when Luka and Porziņģis hit the bench. He's got the it factor. And you got to figure when the lights shine brightest, the kid shows up.
Absolutely.
So,
yes.
That's a lot to say for a kid that young too, you know?
Yeah. It's if I'm Dallas, I am super stoked. And if I'm Sacramento, I'm pretty pissed off about having Marvin Bagley.
Yes, they could have gotten him. And rumor has it the draft Luka was in, Sacramento was up, and Vlade Divac was in charge at this time, and he decided to go against drafting Luka because he had a relationship with Luka's father, and it was not a good one. And so he decided, based on that relationship, not to draft Luka.
And I remember hearing something along the lines of they already had a ball-dominant guard in De'Aaron Fox, and they didn't want to clog that up.
Sam Bowie.
But it's one of those things, like when you're drafting in the top 5, like you don't necessarily go for best fit or need. You got to take the talent when the talent's there.
Well said.
And then everything else can fit into place afterwards.
Absolutely.
Like, you got to take talent when talent's there.
Yeah, Portland and Sam Bowie are the biggest example of that. You take the best available. Vlade was having too many cigarettes. to know. Dallas is a great team, though. Look forward to watching them.
Lottie running down with the cigarette dangling out of his mouth. It's like a Yogi Berra situation there.